Hey guys, Danny Carlson here. So if you clicked on this video, then you're probably just as obsessed with being productive as I am. So I got my top productivity hacks for you guys here. The top 2 or 3 things that have really helped me the most as far as being productive all the time. So I'm going to go over a few of those now. So the number one thing for me so far has been batching things out. So I don't answer any messages, any instant messages or emails until 11:30 in the morning every single day. So that is easier said than done sometimes, but I have a few apps and a few tricks and techniques to help me do that. So the reason that's good in the first place is that if I start off my day by going into my inbox or answering Facebook messages or whatever it is, then I start my day getting pulled off into different directions and I have much less control over what I'm actually doing. It is so much easier to start a day well and do your most important work in the beginning than it is to go off into the ether of a million messages and then try to wrangle back your control over the day afterwards. It just doesn't really work like that. So there's a few things that help me out with that. One, there is an app for Outlook. I think it's for Gmail as well, for your email, that is called Boomerang, and it has something called Inbox Pause on it. So I can actually pause my messages so that they don't come in until 11:30 in the morning. You can just set it to a specific schedule. I don't want to get any messages between these hours, and then it'll send you all of them once that time is up. So that's super, super big. Also, when I'm checking the emails, it'll only send me that one batch at 11:30 in the morning, and then it won't send me the next batch for 2 hours after that. So that avoids the problem of, as I'm blasting through all the emails, getting all the responses out, new emails aren't constantly piling back in, and then it can be an endless cycle just doing that, right? I also have the same kind of thing set up for my phone. So there's an app on my phone called App Blocker. It's an Android app. I'm not sure if there's one for the iPhone as well. But what it does is the same thing. You can set what apps you want to block the notifications of between what times, and then it'll just send you one single notification that you click on it, and it'll show you all the notifications you missed. So super important as well, because otherwise you're just going to be getting dinged in the morning. Like, I need to keep my phone on so I can still accept phone calls, but I don't want to be getting a whole bunch of Facebook messages and stuff like that. So App Blocker really helps with that. Another really cool trick is on my phone, I actually put my screen in black and white mode so that it's a lot less engaging and I want to spend less time on it. So marketers have figured out a long time ago that colors like red and just really attractive logos and weird things will catch our attention and keep us in the app. So that's why Facebook, for example, has that little red circle with a number of notifications, because that catches your eye and psychologically you want to click on it more. So by putting your phone on grayscale, you can still get everything done. You can do all the same stuff, but it's not as eye-catching for you. You're way less likely to go down one of these rabbit holes of going onto Facebook or YouTube or whatever and actually stay more productive. So the way you do that here is, it's going to walk you guys through that on my phone. This is on Android, by the way, so it might be different for you if you're on iPhone. You scroll down to your settings, and then you got to make sure you have developer options on. So scroll all the way to the bottom of settings, go to developer options, make sure that's switched on. Then after you've done that, scroll down to the bottom again under system accessibility, and then at the bottom of that there's something called color correction. You want to make sure that is switched on. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but here's the menu right here. So my phone is totally black and white. You can still totally see everything that's going on, but it's not as engaging, right? Another thing too, this phone, I got a cracked screen on here, and I'm thinking, oh, like I got to go get this fixed, like I got to get a new phone or whatever. But then part of me was like, hey, maybe that's actually going to increase the effectiveness of this whole thing too. It makes my phone less engaging. I got this cracked screen. I'm not worried about watching YouTube videos. I actually purposely want to keep a cracked screen because I can still get everything done with the cracked screen. It looks fine, but then I'm not going to go scrolling Instagram or YouTube throughout the day. So these are my tips for productivity, guys. Hopefully this helped you out. It's certainly helped me wrangle back dozens and dozens, if not hundreds of hours from the internet, which is, by the way, designed to just take our brains off into all these crazy places. They've spent literally hundreds of millions of dollars, Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, on getting our attention and trying to reel us back in. So hopefully this will help you avoid that, stay productive, grow your business, and actually achieve your goals. So thanks, guys.